What's good? What's good? What's good? YouTube, it's your boy Flow Fearless, Flow So Fearless. Back at it again with another video. It's been a little minute, not that much of a minute, but long enough, well overdue. Listen, I want to talk to you all today. I'm out here in the truck right now, grinding, driving, doing the best that I can to provide for my family, and it's never going to stop at the end of the day. For everybody out there, woman, man, married, single, whatever y'all gotta do for your family, take care of them, make sure they're good, continue to do that. So look, I want to talk to y'all today really quick about the importance and the value, I should say, because some people don't view it as important, but the value of marriage and just how wonderful marriage truly is. You know, marriage gets this terrible rap, especially nowadays, that when you get married, or if you decide to marry somebody, you're pretty much signing your life away, right? You're pretty much signing yourself a death sentence. People have dwindled it down to just a contract. People view marriage as just as you putting yourself in poverty. You know, I've heard people say that too. I'm not even joking. People have viewed it as just somewhere where you get with somebody and they're going to tell you what to do. You're going to get a whole bunch of debt. You're going to struggle. Yeah, all those things. And, you know, the crazy part about it is some of those things are actually true. You may struggle. It may be a contract the way it is. It's a contract as far as a man and a woman coming together as one. And stating, this is what we're going to do in our marriage. This is what we're going to work on. This is what we're going to improve in. And so on and so on. And you may struggle financially. Now, hopefully not to get to poverty, but hey, people who are married go through those type of things. People who are married don't always have the money. And I don't like to use the word poverty, but it's the truth. But more so than anything, I'm talking to people out here who are looking to be married or want to be married. Listen, whoever's giving you guys a bad rap, whoever's giving you all the thought process, I should say, that marriage is a bad thing. Whoever's giving marriage a bad rap, stop listening to those people. They can do nothing for you. Those people have probably been in bad relationships. They've probably been in a bad marriage. So now they want to give you the worst of the worst because of what they had to go through and what they had to deal with. Listen, marriage is not perfect. Marriage is not easy. You're going to have a roller coaster sometimes of a ride, of emotions, of things you have to deal with. There are going to be struggles. But marriage is meant to improve you. Not to get into it as a death sentence. As a situation where you're getting involved with somebody and that's the end all to be all. There's so much fruit that comes out of marriage. Having children. Starting a family. Building wealth together. Growing and improving with your husband or your wife. Going through hard times and improving in that as well. Huh? Building a house. Buying a house. Paying off debt. Taking family vacations. Learning one another. And you know what else marriage teaches you? To submit and die to your own way of thinking and your own way of doing things. See, so many times we as people, we want this to be a dictatorship. We want this to be a slave type of thing. Like, oh, you do what I tell you to do. And if you don't do it, I'm only going to tell you once or twice. I'm out the door. People nowadays, they have no type of standing still with one individual and working through things. That's what life's about. When you get on a job, do you just say, well, today didn't work out, so let me quit? If you go and you start yourself a business, do you say, well, guess what? My business ain't been working out for the past 10 days. I guess I'm just going to quit. No, you don't. You want to know why you don't? Because there's drive there. You have to have that same drive when it comes to marriage. You have to be with somebody who's like-minded as well, too. Stop spending time going after people or allowing people to come into your life that you know is not going to be good for you, that you know is going to be toxic, that you know that's not going to bring any fruit in your life. People got to stop getting with people because they fine, or they look good, or they got a lot of money, or they handsome. or she bad, or she got a nice body, or she can do this and that in bed, or he can do this and that in bed. Like, we gotta get with people for more than that. And what happens is a lot of times people get with people because of how they look. And there's nothing wrong with attraction, being attracted to someone. But when you're solely getting with somebody based off of their looks, it's never gonna work. Listen, the type of guy I was, I knew what I liked as far as women. I had like different styles of women that I like. I could never just pinpoint and say that's the type of girl I like. But I knew it was girls that I wasn't really into. My wife, now I like my complexion women, you know, that's just my own personal preference. A little bit darker, maybe a little bit lighter. That's just my preference. No being rude and nothing like that, just reality. My wife, now I've known her since I was 13. We got together, really started dating in 2018. She lived in North Carolina, I lived in Virginia. And she would come down on some summers, you know, throughout that time to visit her aunt who went to my aunt and uncle's church. And it was a time period where I didn't see her, she didn't see me. She did everything, I did my thing. My wife is 114 pounds, soaking wet, lightest of the light skin, and thin. And that's not really my type. But I would have never married another woman besides her. And I'm not just saying it because I'm married to her, it's because what she brings to me in my life. You gotta be compatible. You gotta be compatible whenever you get with somebody. You can tell in your heart and your spirit when something ain't right. Sometimes we want to force things because that's what we want or that's what we think we should have. Be patient. Keep praying. Keep asking God. Ladies, keep allowing men to take you on dates in the open. Not just dating just anywhere. Just dating and then going back to your place or his place. And then some guys that you're not interested in, hey, don't go on a date with them. Fellas, keep approaching women and keep trying to holler at girls with a great approach. Now, hey, yo, let me talk to you. No, respectfully. Go on a dates. Get to know somebody. And then you can work towards the possibility of one day, hey, get into a relationship. Of one day, hey, maybe proposing. And then one day, getting married. Listen, I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time. I'm just encouraging everybody here with the sound of my voice. Marriage is a beautiful thing. I don't care what these social media influencers, with whoever men, women are saying. Stop listening to these lonely, miserable people who are telling you these things because they have had a bad relationship or because they're trying to gain some clout or some notoriety or because a lot of these people that speak about that stuff, they're secretly married or in a relationship. But they're doing these things because they want to build their channel up. Listen, from one lover and from one brother to another, I can tell y'all, I love y'all, and I'm going to tell you straight up. Stop listening to people, man. What in life don't you go through that has obstacles? Why do we not want to just sit down with one person? It's not easy. I haven't always been perfect towards my wife. I haven't. Before we dated, I haven't always treated her the best way. But I had to work on myself, and that's the greatest work ever. Is when you know, man, she makes me want to be better, and vice versa. We ain't just raising kids. We didn't just raise kids, build a house, have cars, and go out to eat and do different other activities, and that's it. No, it's more than that. It's so much deeper. You will work and change, and that don't just necessarily mean getting your money up. That's a part of the process, but everything in life about getting money. There's more to life. If you just think it's just simply about money, you've been living on the rock for too long. And I'm telling you, that's the worst place to be at. Because when you start really seeing yourself, that's what you're going to see when you get married. You're going to really start seeing who you truly are. And it's going to cause you to want to work on yourself. Listen, I'm not going to make this video no more longer. I'm telling y'all, man. Marriage is a beautiful thing. It's honorable in the eyesight of God. And God wants us to be married. Not everybody is going to get married. But if you're looking to get married, take your time. Pray. God, look, until then, I'm going to work on myself. Hey, if a man approaches me, hey, I'll go on a date. And fellas, approach women, man. Look, don't approach them with the intention of having relations with them. Approach them because, hey, I want to build something. That's a real man. That's a real man. You know, I had to learn that. I got married at the age of 32. I've been married for 4 years now. I'm 36. And I never thought I was going to get married because this is my personality. I did. And I got 3 beautiful daughters with that. 3 beautiful children. I got a 12-year-old, my bonus child, and I got 2, my biological child, my 12-year-old. That's like my biological 2. Because I don't treat her no differently. No differently than I treat my 2-year-old and my 9-month-old. I love them all. I love all my girls. I got number girls in the house, y'all. Number girls. I'm the only dude, but you know what? I love it, and I wouldn't trade it for nothing. So I holler. Y'all stay blessed, man. Please, man. Rethink it, man. One person is all you need. I holler. Peace.